Guys, our society does customer service so minimally now. It's crazy. I am sick and I have not had internet. But so when you're home all day, you become very aware that you need internet. Okay? So I called, did the whole Xfinity thing, and they're like, yeah. But do you remember back in the day, people would put this in for you? I get it. It's more cost effective to, like, you know, have us install it now. But so back then, back in the day, for those of you who, I don't know, are millennials, maybe weren't alive during this time, somebody would come to your house and do all the wiring and all that stuff. But now, you as a consumer, you go pick up the modem. You go pick up all the stuff. You figure out how to do this. You follow the instructions. You download the app. You set up your own Wi-Fi, okay? No customer service to help you. But the funny thing is, I showed up to the Xfinity place. I just want to name that everybody was kind. But I was cracking up because there were 4 employees there. But only one person was in charge of checking every single person in. So I arrived, and there's 4 employees, but I'm in line to talk to 1 employee. When everyone else is just twiddling their thumbs and on their phones and talking to one another. I'm like, the ratio of the amount of employees working, 4 of you, to the 3 of us in line. Why are we in line to only talk to one person? There's only one guy working? Anyway, I overheard one of the employees say she was waiting on her customer because they had an appointment. After the guy checked him in, he sent him off to one of the other people. And then the check-in guy, I thought was going to work with me, but then he asked for help, and then another lady took over it, and I got my modem or whatever. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. Customer service is different. Why are you all here? Then I go to Aldi, because obviously I need some food. By the way, I'm using hand sanitizer because I'm not trying to get everybody sick. I'm not trying to spread these germs, but I got to get my stuff. I'm single, okay? Got to get my stuff. So I don't even care that I look like this, guys. I'm looking pretty. Let me put my hair down so I look a little bit better. Hold on. You YouTubers, you actually care, okay? Y'all don't care that I'm sick. I don't know if that helped. This girl can go here. All right, that's better. Still not perfect, but better. Is it giving better? It's giving better. Okay, so then I go, ignore the lipstick. So then I go to Aldi. You know how many people are working the register? 0. So I literally, this was the fastest Aldi run I've ever done because I had a headache and I didn't want to be there. So I literally grabbed my 4 items, go straight to the self-checkout, ding, 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 peace out. And then I'm like, I'm close to Michael's. And I'm close, actually, I think I just got this out of order. Anyway, I went to Michael's. Tell me why. How many people are at the register to help us check out? 0. The 3 people working, I'm assuming 3, maybe only 1 or 2. I don't know. Obviously, 1 was working because I saw her walking around, and it must be 2 because there was another person who ended up cashing out, the lady next to me. But so I have all these things in my hand. I came for 1 thing. I left with 3, right? But I had this extra thing in my hand, and I wanted to see the price because it was in the 70% off section. But you don't know because it doesn't have a sticker or anything like that. So I scanned it. Good thing I brought it, and I scanned it in the self-checkout because it said it was $37. I wasn't about to spend $37 on this. So I left it there, but then it said, assistance needed, assistance needed, assistance needed, assistance needed. And I'm like, and it says that an employee will be there. I left it like that to see if an employee would be there. Are they getting a little ding? How are they going to know? Am I supposed to scream, excuse me? I'm not even here for this. I have a headache. I'm literally here for a few items because I need stuff for my office space. So I go to the next self-checkout register. And I did the things I needed and I checked out. And then there's a lady who obviously went and found somebody to help her. And she's like, I need somebody to help me because I'm a teacher and I need my tax exempt ID and blah, blah, blah. And I can't do it on my own. And she's right. So then as she's checking her, I was like, also, ma'am, this one, I scanned something. If it says it's going to be locked out if you want to. And she's like, thank you. I'm like, no problem. When I left, I was like, why is no one working though? Like, these machines are going to take our jobs if we don't just go to work. But I'll be honest, I want to protest. Like, I don't want a machine to check me out every time. Maybe at Aldi, it was very, very fast. I'm not going to lie. But like at Michael's, it kind of took a little bit longer because I needed somebody to do a price check. But it did give me time at Michael's to check every single coupon I could check online just in case. Even though everything I got was 50% off already. Or 70% off for my whiteboard. What's the third place I went to? Oh my goodness, how could I forget Home Goods right across the street? And yes, I'm sick, but I had been stuck in the house all day. I needed to run a few errands. Really, I went out to go get Xfinity and everything was by each other, you know? And once I started this adventure of figuring out my school supplies and my office supplies, it got a little bit more detailed. So at Home Goods, I wait in line. There's 20 of us in line. I gotta make sure nobody's breaking into my car. What was that noise? The name of Jesus. 20 of us waiting in line. No exaggeration. For how many people in the register? Take a guess. Take a guess. Take a guess at Home Goods. There is no self-checkout. Take a guess. How many employees were in there? Take a guess. How many employees were in there? One. One lone soul to check us all out. I know I saw 2 people out on the floor. I'm like, why aren't they helping this lady check people out? I was annoyed. So we all waited in that line. And then finally when I got up there, I was like, how's your night going? And she's like, it's going well. And then I was like, thank you so much for working today. I really appreciate it. I mean, I don't think they could have done it without you. And she laughed. She's like, thank you so much for your patience. And I was like, of course. But bruh, what is happening to our society? My little excursions trip that should have taken like an hour was like double. Anyway, those are my reflections today. Go to work. Toodles.